Alright, what's up guys? This is today's trader recap. Took an L. Um, Really unfortunate L today. So we'll go over the trader recap right now. Everything was right, just got just got stopped out by a wick. Um, yeah, it kinda sucked, but whatever. Alright, so coming to the day here, we had previous day highs. Shorts were really obvious today. Previous day highs right here. Um, and we ended up taking those out, which is my first thought. Okay, shorts. And yeah, we did an ES2. So if we come into the 4 hour, we have a 4 hour gap sitting above here, and we have a 4 hour order block above there. Now we took previous day highs out pre market, so I was still gonna be bullish or sorry bearish for the day. But we still had London lows and Asia, or sorry, I can't talk. London highs and Asia highs, sitting over there too. So yeah, let's get right under the hourly now. So you guys probably see this SMT right here. I'll show you guys that in a second. So right here is a 4 hour gap. That was my main draw today. Obviously not that big of a move down, but that was just my overall draw of where I wanted price to go. And then we had another 4 hour gap down here, an hourly gap. But yeah, and then we had the previous AM session from yesterday, the low right here, another good draw. So yeah, so pre-market came tapped this high time frame fair value gap right here. It was also a balanced price range right there, as you could see. And this whole leg down, we kind of just chopped around overnight, and then we had a nice little kind of, I guess you'd call it an AMD setup. We had a nice move up here, creating London highs, manipulation upside, and then at the end of London session, in the start of the New York pre-market, we distributed down, and we ended up holding this low right here. Now that we held that low, at the time I was looking at the charts, we created a 15-minute fair value gap, and we had London highs that I knew we wanted to go up to. So I was going to be patient today, very patient day for me after holding these lows, because this is also a 4 hour fair value gap right here that we held numerous times overnight. Um, and yeah, so I basically just waited for price to come up and hit my key level and for it to reverse, but the overall bias is from us sweeping the previous day highs and tapping into this 4 hour fair value gap, um, which gave me my bearish bias for the day. So if you come on the 15-minute and actually into the entry here, so as you can see, we create this 15-minute fair value gap, and then we also have this hourly fair value gap. Now, this hourly fair value gap got inversed, but the only reason I didn't take it is because of an SMT at the top, and we had higher power confluences at the top. Way more power than a little 1 hour inverse fair value gap. So yeah, that got inversed. And then we also were manipulating Trade Open and Midnight Open up more, which means another draw of us going down, swept out these equal and relative equal highs on the 15-minute and 30-minute, and I guess you could even say hourly, these triple relative equal highs right here. Yeah, so after we swept those out, if we get on the 5 minute here, we can see that NASDAQ's all the way up there, ES is all the way down here. Now, the only reason I didn't take ES today, NASDAQ just looked way cleaner. But yeah, so if we get onto NASDAQ here, as you can see, I'm sorry, as you can see right here, we create an SMT, sweep out London highs. Asia highs get held here just because of how big this rejection wick is. I knew price wasn't going to go back to these Asia highs. And another reason is because we already swept out previous day highs. We had no reason to really go up any further. And we had an unfilled 15-minute down here. And we had very unmanipulated 10 a.m. candle from yesterday to the downside. Hardly manipulated to the downside here. So yeah. manipulated hard from yesterday's 10 o'clock key open level, and we had a 4-hour fair value gap down here and New York AM lows down here. So those are all very good draws, and we had true day and midnight open that got manipulated just now during the flow move up. So now that we have our SMT, high time from gap, and our session level that got swept, I did not mean to do that, whoops. We have a 5-minute bullish for rally gap right here. Now this is the manipulation leg that hit our key level, and that's what we want to see. We want to see a inverse fair rally gap get hit on or created on our manipulation leg. So this is very good, and so we have a 5-minute one that gets created here. Now, boom, inverse it. Okay, so now if we head on to the 1-minute time frame here, this is where it gets fucked up. So I drew from the top to, I originally drew from the top to the bottom of this right here, the actual candle that inversed it. And so what fucked me up here is, I don't know why this is fucked up right now, but it should have been right there. So what happened, instead of me drawing from the swing high to the swing low like you usually should do, because that gives you the premium and the discount of the leg, I drew from the high to the low of the candle that inversed it, which is completely my mistake. So as you can see, we get tagged in here. We go even all the way up to the 0.79 levels, and then I have my stop loss above there. I get wicked out by a couple points, and then we absolutely run to the take profit, which is I had at this unfilled 4-hour originally, but yeah, let's keep it where it was. Oops. And then we just run to take profit. Very difficult day for me today. Yeah, so that was the entry. So again, just to go over it again, SMT with London highs, previous day highs swept, 4-hour gap mitigated into, manipulation leg created the SMT, 5-minute inverse for rally gap here, 0.62 of the high to the low of the 5-minute gap. Make sure you're doing these leg, make sure you anchor it to the leg that actually inversed, not just the candle that inversed it. So yeah, fortunate day. And we also had our 10 a.m. key opener here. We didn't fully tag it, but we got pretty close to it, so great draw to go bearish today. Honestly, I'm not even mad anymore. Break even was at this internal low. Yeah, not even too mad today. My bias was amazingly right. I'm glad at how patient I was today. Just had my stop in the wrong spot, which is fine. But yeah, great price action today. 10 a.m. key open, 0.62 of the range, nice. 5-minute inversion gap, 4-hour SMT. Yeah, great draws below. Honestly, not even a bad day. Equal lows swept, equal highs swept. But yeah, that's it for today's trade recap. So I'll see you guys in the next one.